I've got three families. I've got my blood family. I've got the racing family. And I've got the Nomad family. The car culture appreciates the odd cars. They always get a special look. Camaros, Chevelles, they don't get that. But the Nomads do. I'm Kurt Bonner. I'm one of the street rod muscle car techs here at Speedway Motors, and this is my 56 Nomad. I was looking for a driver Nomad. I'd been around them all my life. I was in a position where I was ready to buy one. Dale and Sallie Pfeiffer out of Davenport, they were a family friend of ours, and they were in a position where they weren't keeping it up as much as they wanted to, and we're looking for a home for it. I've known that family since probably '76. I watched this car get built the first time. I watched it get built the second time, and just kind of grew up around it. This version was built back in the mid-90s before there were kits for all that. The frame is interesting. It's actually got a little Z to the frame. If you look at the bottom of the frame, there's about an inch gap on the bottom. The top's flush, and that gives it a little stance that I like. I didn't think I'd like holes in my hood, but I'm getting kind of used to the louvers. There's a bunch of them, 224 of them. It's a 400 small block with a tune port from an '88 Camaro Z28. The hardest thing about having this car is trying to keep it up in the manner that I know Dale would have wanted it. Dale was one of those guys that could build something out of nothing. And he was someone that I admired a lot. Dale passed away, and Sally's still alive, his wife. And she comes to the car shows, and every time she sees it, she's got a big smile on her face. And that right there is worth keeping the car as it is for now. To be honest, I'm the caretaker. I still show it as Dale's car, because that's what it is. Someday it'll be mine, but I'm still a caretaker. When I redo it, it will be different. At some point, I'm going to change the interior. It needs a paint job. It will be a two-tone, because to me, 56s are just screaming to be a two-tone. And at that point, it'll be mine. When I drive this car, I feel free. You're worried about it because you're driving a car that's kind of hard to replace. But it's fun to drive. It's fun to get the looks from people. When I'm driving a classic, it's just enjoyable. I don't even run the radio. Just listen to the sounds.